Okay, so we're jumping back into Romeo and Juliet today. We're getting into Act Two.
Act two, yeah. Lots going on.
It really kicks things up a notch, doesn't it? And we've got secret meetings, passionate declarations of love.
Family drama, too. Can't forget that.
Oh, for sure. The feud is just simmering under everything.
About to boil over, if you ask me.
Exactly. But before we get into all of that, I think it'd be really helpful to take a look at the prologue to Act Two.
The chorus. Oh, yeah. Good call.
It's kind of like Shakespeare giving us a little roadmap, or maybe like a sneak peek behind the curtain.
I like that, yeah, a sneak peek. He's setting the stage, giving us some hints about what to expect.
Okay, so let's dive in. It starts with, "Now old desire doth in his deathbed lie."
So right off the bat, we know something's changed for Romeo, right?
Big time. He's totally moved on from Rosaline.
That's right. Old desire, meaning his infatuation with Rosaline is basically, well, dead.
And young affection gapes to be his heir, he says. So Juliet's the new object of his affections.
And it's not just a simple swap, is it? It highlights a pretty significant shift in the kind of love Romeo's experiencing.
Okay, I'm curious. Tell me more about that.
Well, his thing for Rosaline, that was classic courtly love.
Courtly love. What's that all about?
Basically, it's this idealized, often unrequited love. Romeo's pining for this woman who's totally unattainable.
Ah, so he's in love with the idea of being in love, not necessarily with Rosaline herself.
Exactly. It's all very dramatic and melancholic.
With Juliet, it's different, right?
Completely. This love is passionate, it's real, it's reciprocated. There's a fire there that we just didn't see with Rosaline.
And it's fast, right?
Oh, yeah. Like lightning. Let's not forget they've only just met.
Which the prologue totally points out. It says, "Now Romeo is beloved and loves again, alike bewitched by the charm of looks."
Love at first sight. It's a classic trope, right?
Total classic, but also kind of dangerous, maybe?
Oh, for sure. Shakespeare's using that visual element to tie into this bigger theme of fate. Are they really in love? Or are they just caught up in the moment, bewitched by the charm of looks?
So we're already starting to see those hints of potential trouble, even in these early lines of the prologue.
Absolutely. But of course, it wouldn't be Romeo and Juliet without a few complications, shall we say.
Understatement of the year.
Right. Okay, so listen to these next lines. "But to his foe supposed he must complain, and she still loves sweet bait from fearful hooks."
Oof, yeah. The Montague Capulet feud. It's like a giant wall between them.
Exactly. Romeo can't just go up to Juliet and declare his love. They have to be secretive, sneaky even.
Because their families basically hate each other.
Right. So now we have this external conflict, this huge societal pressure that's going to create all sorts of internal conflict for Romeo and Juliet.
It's like they're constantly battling these external sources. They can't be together openly. They can't just...
And the prologue really emphasizes that struggle, the difficulty of their situation. Being held a foe, he may not have access to breathe such vows as lovers used to swear, it says.
And about Juliet, it says, "And she is much in love. Her fail means much less to meet her new beloved anywhere."
They're trapped, you know. Their love is this beautiful, powerful thing, but it's surrounded by danger and secrecy. It makes you think, doesn't it?
About what?
About how much our families, our societies shape our choices. Even our choices about love.
Oh, totally. This idea of love versus duty is so timeless, isn't it? We all face those kinds of conflicts.
Absolutely. Do we follow our hearts or do we stick to what's expected of us? It's a question that's as relevant today as it was in Shakespeare's time.
Okay, so we've got Romeo and Juliet, head over heels in love, but completely trapped by their family's hatred. What hope do they have?
Well, the prologue does offer a bit of hope. The very last lines say, "But passion lends them power, time means to meet, tempering extremities with extreme sweet."
Extreme sweet. I like that.
Right. It suggests that despite all the obstacles, their love will find a way. They'll figure out a way to be together.
So there is hope then.
There's definitely hope, but, and this is a big but, Shakespeare throws in that word extremities.
Oh, I see what you mean. Tempering extremities with extreme sweet. It's like he's warning us.
Exactly. Their happiness is going to come at a cost. There's a darkness looming, a sense of foreboding.
So let's recap. We've got Romeo's shift from superficial love to a much deeper, passionate love. We've got the power and danger of love at first sight.
And of course, that central conflict, love versus family, individual desire versus societal expectations.
Shakespeare really packs it all into this short prologue, huh?
He does. It's brilliant, really. Sets the stage perfectly for all the drama that's about to unfold.
Okay, so to everyone listening, as you delve into Act Two, keep those themes in mind. Pay attention to how extremities and extreme sweep play out in the scenes themselves. What do you think lies ahead for Romeo and Juliet?